We're pretty excited around News Channel 12 today. Our colleagues, reporter Kyle Horan and chief photographer Alan Fairbanks, won an Emmy at the Mid-South Awards in Nashville Saturday night.
The story is about an Eastern North Carolina family who lost a loved one in a car crash, not on the racetrack, though.
Yeah, Chuck Godley died in a crash in 2013. He grew up racing in Robertsonville in Martin County, and Kyle Horan shows us how Chuck's younger brother is driven to remember him.
On a racetrack in the eastern North Carolina countryside, green flag! The sound where the rubber meets the road is deafening.
It's extremely loud. Man, this is fast.
It was crazy.
For these crazed fans, thrills ride on the chassis of many horses. This stallion is breeding a second-generation driver, Chuck Godley's 1993 Ford Mustang. It's a family heirloom. But even though number 64 is Chuck's car, he's not the one driving it.
I know he would have wanted me to do it. He would have liked to see me race.
On August 27th,
he died in a car wreck
on VOA Road
in a head-on collision
in Washington.
Got the phone calls. I think it was around 10 or 11 at night, 10, something like that.
Somebody came up here and knocked on the back door and said, Chuck's been in a wreck and it's pretty bad.
It's been a while, but it's still tough.
The honor of driving 64 has fallen to his biggest fan. For Lee Campbell, Chuck's 17-year-old half-brother, driving the car seemed natural. With a set of new tires, it's a monument on wheels. But Lee has a big seat to fill. Chuck won his first race when he was just 13 years old.
The class that he first started in, it was all new people. They had never driven before. He had never driven before. And he went out there, and I think he won his first race ever.
In 15 years of racing, he won 3 championships at the Speedway in Robertsonville.
I plan on putting a picture in the car so I can always have me with him when I'm racing.
Lee Campbell driving that famous number 64, made famous by the great Chuck Godley.
These seasoned vets were his rivals. But if divine intervention can't help Lee's chances, what will?
He's in the back, but he hasn't tore anything up, so he's doing good. He's getting used to it.
The scoreboard tells the story. Number 64, 5th place in a division with 5 cars.
If he makes it through the first one, that'll get him incentive to do better next time.
But you don't have to be in first to be a winner in this crowd.
We just got to carry them with us, you know, just like they always do.
The act of showing up is enough.
How'd it feel?
I enjoyed it.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
Think you'll have an easier time next time? Getting used to it?
I'll just have to get better.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I can do.
In Robertsonville, Kyle Horan for News Channel 12.
And here he is now. Kyle, can you tell us, how does it feel winning this coveted award?
Well, it felt pretty good going up there on stage and accepting this award, but I think what's important is the story here. This is one of the hardest times that family has ever faced, the loss of a son. And I think what's important about the story is the hope that they felt afterwards with Lee Campbell taking over the car, that being a moment of healing for them. So we can celebrate the story the way it makes us feel, but really it's just important because it shows us the human condition, what people actually experience day-to-day basis.
Kyle, very humble words there, and certainly it's an honor. This honor is shared by Chuck's family, and I know you want it to be that way, don't you?
Yes, I do. I mean, this story is obviously something that means a lot to them. We spent a lot of time with their family when we were producing this story last year, and they're a great family, and I feel very sorry for their loss, and I hope that this story is something that brought them healing as well.
As do we. And to you, our friend and colleague, congratulations, and also to Alan Fairbanks, our chief photographer. And I got a feeling there's going to be more in the pipeline for guys like you, Mr. Horan.
We hope so.
Congratulations.
Thanks so much.
All right.
And thanks to the family for sharing that story with us. Well, News Channel 12 at 5 is done for now, and thanks for watching. News Channel 12 at 5:30 starts now. Thanks for watching News Channel 12 at 6. I'm Valentina Wilson.
And I'm Wes Goforth, and this, everyone, is just about the ultimate in
yes,
our industry right here. And News Channel 12 is happy to report tonight that our reporter Kyle Horan and chief photojournalist Alan Fairbanks were honored with these over the weekend.
Yes, they were the recipients of a 2014 Mid-South Regional Emmy for Best Light Feature Story. Kyle and Alan were honored for their work on a story on the Godley family. Chuck Godley, an avid race car driver, was killed off the track in August 2014. His half-brother, Lee Campbell, took over Godley's 1993 Ford Mustang and continued to race in Chuck's honor.
And the Emmy goes to Going 100 in Memory Lane.
Oh man, my heart is pounding right now. I can't believe I'm up here in front of all these talented journalists. This is the greatest moment of my life right now. Thank you guys so much. Thanks to the Academy.
I've got to thank God and my family for putting up with me going out in the middle of the night and doing these shoots.
A couple of really, really talented guys right there, everybody. We're very proud of our friends Kyle and Alan. And to see Kyle's story called 100 Miles Per Hour in Memory Lane, visit our website, WCTI12.com. You will be moved by that story.
Oh, yeah. Hats off to you guys. They're great to work with, too.